gotta get it when that smoke comes right out.
Okay.
You gotta get it when the smoke comes out.
Where's the... Wasn't there a fourth? No one uniform? Oh yeah, Eric. Did Eric come out?
He wasn't. I thought he was getting up when I was walking out.
We can make do with that.
We had a grasshopper in our unit. I was
All right, stand behind the guy now.
Biden told me I can't own it.
saying that
Here you go. Hold it. I'm going to get my cell phone to hold it just like that. And you're looking at that. Don't look at that. Look. Keep it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's on.
Yeah, okay.
It's recording now?
Yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in.
Come here. Come on.
There you go. Just kind of this way. Yeah, great. All right, where's Grasshopper Lady? Grasshopper Lady.
Now you're standing in
There
the
are
wrong
actually
place.
two
You
poles
about to
that go in
stand
the
right
front,
here.
but these bent poles sit up like this.
Yes.
When the cannon goes off, it'll jump up a foot and back 4 feet, hence the name Grasshopper.
Oh, okay, because it jumps, it really jumps.
Well, not today because we don't have a live round behind. We're not shooting a cannonball at the police station today. I know. It might. On this ground, it might
Tell
move
us to
back a
back
little.
off.
Okay.
It's
I know.
too dangerous.
Okay, so here we have a replica 3-pounder. Now, I was just explaining, we actually have two arms that go in the front. And there's a picture here in the corner of this middle sign, but up in the light, it's hard to see. We would turn these poles around and then 4 men can litter carry it. It gets picked up over the fence, around the trees, so it's very, very maneuverable. There's typically a crew of 4. Who was the Montrose question? Montrose man? Maybe he didn't come out yet. Who's the guy that asked the question about Montrose?
He's sitting inside.
Oh man, he's not going to get the answer then. All right, he'll be there back to it. So, in the American, and they were called Montroses in the British Army, but in the American Army, the Montroses would be up at the front of the gun. They would be the wormer, the loader, the rammer, the sponger. They would be infantrymen, typically. And the problem with the reason was that is they were expendable, right? They're working at the dangerous end of the piece when you're sticking things in it, especially when there's been firing and things are hot inside, or there's remnants of the powder bags. They're in that. Where's that other bucket? Maybe about it. Got your balls. Yeah. So here's an example of case or canister. I can put anything I want in there. Rocks, nails, musket balls. Probably up 50 or more at the 100 range. And then here we have, and here's the powder bag. Yeah, sometimes they would wax them, keep them so they would dry, okay? But this powder bag is the thing that's going to be shoved all the way in here. It's going to sit, and we're going to have to open that bag. Here's an example of grape shot. Some of the ones, we have a big one in there. It depends how they made them, but you can make quite a few with a lot of balls on it. All right. So the first 2 positions of the Montroses. Yeah, why don't you just come up and take the you take the Montrose position here. Well, I want you fine.
I can do that.
Okay. No, that's fine. We're gonna demonstrate the crew.
Okay.
So the first instrument here is the worm to search the piece. Those tines are meant to get any cotton bag out of there. He will also load the round. We're going to go through this in a minute. Over here is Montrose number 1. He's got the sponge and the rammer, okay? So when he places that round in there, he's going to shove it down, then he's going to ram it real hard. At all times, they're looking to their front because the enemy's out here.
Tom, you may want to explain why it's important not to have the cotton or the linen inside the...
We will when we get to the venting.
Okay.
So over here, we have gunner number 2. Notice the yellow artillery. And oh, by the way, what army am I in? Brits or American? Anybody know? I know some people know.
American.
I can be British too.
Yeah.
The enlisted guys would change their hat to a Royal Artillery hat. We have some in there, so we can switch.
Cross-dress.
Very similar, very similar. Yes, the officers would probably have gold lace but the nuances were the yellow and blue for the artillery. Now, gunner number 2 over here has to do a lot of things. Not only that, but she's a female. Molly Pitcher. We could talk about that, but for today, she's the wife or husband is in the gun crew or serving somewhere. She's probably here under a pseudo name. Not Stacy today. What would be your pseudo name? Bob? Sir, Bob. So Bob over here, Bob's job is to, she's got, did she put it on here? She's got 2 instruments. The thumb stall, which you'll actually put, and then she's gonna hold the pick, okay? The reason she's gonna hold, so her job is to vent. So the vent hole here, she's gonna place that over the top of there. When we fire the cannon and clear it, first thing we're gonna do is search. We're gonna go through this in a minute. But when we sponge, I got a vent. Because I'm pushing that damp sponge, it's not wet down there. I'm trying to force air out. And I don't want it to come through the vent because I don't want things spraying up into the air. Plus, I want to get a vacuum down there, help extinguishing anything down there. When he pulls that sponge out, he's gonna pull out real hard, you hear a pop. I want to hear that pop because it means I'm dragging anything else out of there. I don't want to leave any glowing embers in here. The sponge is not wet, it's damp. We'll put it in the water, and we'll twist it out because I don't want any residual water in there that's going to soak that powder bag and make the round go out not as well. Gunner number 1, right here, the most important, most intelligent man on the gun crew. He's got the response. He's going to run. Most trained individual. His job is to aim the piece and fire it. Whether there's a gun captain or a sergeant here helping with that, but typically when you get into battle, let us tell him to battle fire, and he'll do it on his own pace. The crew is well trained. This is all they do all day is train with this stuff, just like the infantrymen. They train to load their musket all day long and march around and do drill, because it has to happen, okay? In the heat of battle, when you're scared, you've got to be able to just do it, and that's what these guys will do, and her, okay? So we're gonna go through the drill real quick. I'll take gunner position 1. Now, there would be a powder monkey back here, usually a younger soldier, maybe it could be the son and daughter of one of the crew members. So this box, the ammunition box, will be placed back here.
Opening facing the other way.
You got mine.
Yeah, you gotta send it to you.
You just go there. Okay. Yeah, just go right there for training. Okay. First thing we're going to do is if we're up here with a weapon system, we want to search it and clear it. Search a piece. He's going to reach over, take that worm, he's going to roll it from underneath. If I roll it like this and it goes off, I'm going to take his hands. Next command is vent. So he's going to place that thumb stall on it and he's going to shove that sponge down there, twist it a couple, 3 times. Pull it out, hear the pop. Next command is powder monkey, carry the charge. Powder monkey, here. So the gunner will turn, hold this, I'll hold this, he turns, powder monkey will run up, place the round in his hand, load the charge, he'll place it in, take his worm back. Next command is ram the charge, push, pound, pick and prime. She now is going to stick that pick down in there and just 1 time to open that bag. Next command, where's the close? So the quill, I'm not going to put this one in because it's a live quill. So these are cotton, these are straws, paper straws, but very similar to the quills that we would use, goose or duck. They would have been taken gunpowder, rolled it in glue, and stuffed them in here. So it's exactly the same thing. I give a little bit of a bigger target for the gunner, and that'll be placed down into this vent. It'll be shoved all the way down and into that powder bag. The gun is ready to fire. The gunner here will pick up his linstock. This is 100% cotton rope dipped in potassium nitrate. Yes, they had potassium nitrate in those days. That means that this rope will burn hotter, okay? On the command to make ready, we will do this. Raise it up, and that's a signal for you to do this. I'll make the command to fire. We bring this down behind the quill, And it can go off immediately or it can go off in a second. It's not that exact. All right.
Back off.
Can you powder monkey?
Yeah, sure.
Here. Yes, I know he looks like a random civilian, but as a matter of fact, he is on the gun crew.
We going live?
Now, yeah, we're gonna go live. Okay, you guys are okay there? I would actually have you come back a little.
Yeah, by that.
No, we'll move the gun. We'll move the gun, Sid.
I think you're gonna have to move that.
That's good. If you're gonna take pictures, which a lot of you are gonna do. When I say fire, that's not the time to click your camera. That's the time to push and hold the camera to get the shutter effect. If you're doing stills, you will never get it exact unless you do that shutter. If you're videotaping, you're good to go. Okay. We have to light the lint stock, so we're gonna get flint and steel. Modern flint and steel. Hear it? Click it. It was here. Look in the ammo box.
Underneath that, should be.
Yeah, the green one.
Yeah, there you go. Sometimes it takes a while.
We would have had a port fire, or we would have had a small brazier behind the gun with the fire going so that this thing could be lit.
Grab the coal or something.
So that's going to burn in a minute, nice and bright. Okay, we're going to go live. Now, I need you to pay attention because the next thing that's going to happen is some of you are going to come up here and crew the cannon.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Carry the charge! He's a Marine, he's a little slow. Little charge!
Hey, forget what I said about Frederick the Great.
Grand the charge! Take a prize! Make ready! All right!
Huzzah!
Yeah, see how it was starting to burn the paper, but it wasn't the second thing. All right, search the piece. Vent. Sponge. Gun out of action. He's going to search it again and get the rest of the tinfoil out. All right, I need 5 volunteers. Who hasn't fired a cannon before? Most of you. Come on, 4 more.
Shoot, I'll do it.
Come on, volunteers. No coughing.
No coffee.
Or 1 more. I need somebody young and spry. There she is. All right. All right. We've got handing out earplugs to the gun crew. All right. Now, of the gun crew, you need to come behind the box and stand at attention. Now. Go ahead. All right. Should I make them take the oath? No. All right. Who wants to have the most fun? Sure. You raise your hand first. Right here. Who's the strongest? Sure. The rammer. Who wants to have a real important job? Okay. You go up there and work.
Oh no, we're together. That's bad.
You came up to be the young 16-year-old, right? Because you look like it. You'll be on the other side here. You have a very important job because you have to multitask, okay? All right, stand right here now. So we're gonna put this on you like this. So it's gotta be in your left. So put your hand through there. No, left. Other left, right? Thumb. And then we're gonna hold this like this. You got this, but you're gonna have to wait. All right, enemy is that way, so face that way.
You want to stay in line with the hub.
All right, first thing we're gonna do is search the piece. He'll walk them through it. Go ahead and search it. Technically, should be leaning over the wheels.
Rotate it.
So you're gonna rotate it 3 times.
And then come out with it.
Pull it out.
Take out the foil, but it's already taken out. Good job.
Okay, vent. You, sir, put your thumb stall on the vent.
Hey, you're going to come up.
Put it right on top there, real hard.
Guys got it
Sponge the piece. He's gonna stick the sponge in, turn it 3 times.
Turn it through 3 times. Pull it out fast.
Pull it out real hard. Hear the pop? All right.
And then get back to the
Next
hub.
command is carry the charge. Now, tell her to turn. So you're gonna,
5 rounds.
yeah, take this and hand it to her. And put your hands out like this. And wait. Carry the charge. You're gonna, yeah, just pretend and drop it into her hand.
One nice push.
Load the charge. She's gonna put it in, ball out.
Next time you come over, try to step
Ram the charge. Ram her.
so that way it's as safe as possible.
Push.
All the way down. Just so hard whack.
Real hard, real hard. Harder.
That's all you do.
There you go. Hands underneath. All right.
Back in line.
Pick and prime.
Straight in. So just take
No,
it straight
we'll
in.
just pretend right now.
And you'll feel it.
Yeah, you can pick up a lint
You'll
stock.
feel it. Straight in.
Just once, just once. It's real easy.
What it is
Pull it out. Now prime it.
And then
Pretend you got the quill.
And so you put that in there.
Okay. Pick up your lint stock. It's already lit.
oh, it's not
While you're fiddling with this, you may have to do this once like a cigarette. Okay. All right.
it's just the one.
Make ready. Now, when you fire, when I give the command to fire, you're going to bring it in your okay? Fire! Boom! Boom! Yeah, boom. Search the piece.
So that's you, ma'am.
Search the piece.
You,
Come up.
ma'am. Yeah, the worm. That's you. Yep, that's you. The worm. Search the piece. It's you.
We, for safety, use tinfoil.
Turn it this way.
Yep.
There you go. A couple times. You got it.
Pull it out.
Pull it out.
Goal is to take out that foil.
Foil.
There it was. Yeah.
So you just wrap it up.
That's when you're gonna
Then it's time, not yet. Once it's loaded, when he says prick and prime, you're gonna prick it and you'll feel it. Yeah. And you'll
Okay, so
feel
we
it go
search.
through.
We're done searching, right?
Yeah,
One
yeah,
time,
you're
you
gonna
All right.
push it in, pull
We're going
it
to go
out.
through, carry the charge.
carry the charges.
Don't just pretend.
Yep. Go.
Load the charge.
Puts the charge in.
No, pretend. Pull it out.
Yeah, we've been banned there.
Pretend means pretend.
Well, they stab
End it with the real round.
Can you get it?
Things a lot faster.
Leave it. Leave it.
No, well, I gave you the real round, but they said.
Oh, you gave me a real.
Yeah. Well,
I said pretend. All right. Ram the charge.
Slide it all the way down and 2 solid dips.
this is what we just did. But
Pick and prime.
doing it
So you're
again.
gonna prick first.
Pulling the hammer on.
Prick, yes. Straight in.
We're going to go through it again one more time. Where's that charge?
And then prime, don't really put it in. All of this, you put that in.
Make ready. Raise it up. Fire. Boom. All right, we're going to do through it one more time. But we're going to go right to carry the charge. Carry the charge.
Yeah, wait for it though. And then pass your stick.
Pretend. Pretend. Oh my God.
It's okay. You're safe.
Remember when you were like 7 years old and you pretend?
Slide it down. Okay. And get back in your position. You want to stay on level with the hub.
Might as well just teach them all, Tom.
Ram the charge.
Slide it all the way down to 2 solid dips.
Pick and prime.
So you'll prick with the stick first. Is it gonna go on?
No, pick.
No.
Pretend. Now prime.
Pretend.
Don't put it in. Pick. Ready. Fire. Boom. We're We're going live, so
All right.
not pretend.
Wait, yeah.
No, we will do that at the end.
Yeah.
Carry the charge.
Pass your stick on. Yep. Grab the foil. Load it. Remember I told you.
Load the charge.
Put that in first.
Yeah.
There you
yeah,
go.
There you
Good
go.
job.
All right.
Now stand back.
Push and ram.
There you go. Now look to the enemy.
Push. Now real hard. One more.
Look to the enemy.
Good. Take a pride.
Back on line. Get out of the way.
Look at that enemy coming.
Feel like that's
Yep.
it? I hope so. It felt like it looked like it. Put that in all the way.
Hold on a second.
Hold it down. You should certainly get it.
I'm sorry.
What I'm going to do, so we don't have as much of a problem as I had, I'm going to put raw powder.
Oh, okay. Extra.
Ooh,
Make ready. Fire. There we are. There we are. Search the feet.
Peace, that's you.
Search the feet.
So when he goes to the bottom, you're gonna
Good job. Good job. Yeah.
Turns.
Pull it out nice and sturdy. Yep. Good job.
Bend the piece.
So now you're gonna bend. Yep, stick that over it.
Good job.
Punch a piece.
Good job.
Gun out of action, ladies and gentlemen, the British 3-pounder.
Good job.
Okay, they're yours. Go away. Go eat. Go do what you gotta do. If you have any questions, come on up.
It's how you get the food off.
Everybody face this way, pictures.